This is 9th class subject biology. The lecture which we are going to deliver today is related to chapter 1, that is introduction of biology, and the topic is branches of biology. Before moving towards biology, first need is to understand what is biology itself. Biology is the study of life. Everything which is related to life is studied under biology. How do they grow? How do they? What characteristics make them a living being? Uh, how they interact with their environment? All those types of characteristics and many other are studied in the field of biology. Now biology is combination of two words, that is bio and logy. Bio means life and logy means study. So basically the word itself is telling that study of life is known as biology. Now if we consider living organisms, they can be divided mainly into two groups, that is plants and animals. Now study of animal is known as zoology and study of plant is known as botany. Coming towards the actual topic, that is branches of biology, life is very complex, and if we want to study them we have to study their different aspects, and those different aspects are studied under different branches, not under the main branch. The first branch is morphology. In morphology, we study about the forms or physical features of the living organism. In case of plants, we study about the arrangement of flowers, the structure of flowers, the presence and the position of flowers, then what is the shape of leaves, how long is the plant, either the plant is uh, large in length or tall in length, or it is short in length, how they are organized in the tree or in the plant. These type of structures which we can externally see, these parts study or characteristic study is known as morphology. In animals also, the parts or the organs which we see are their study is known as morphology. The next branch, which is exactly opposite branch of the morphology, is anatomy. In morphology, if we are seeing external characteristics or external structures, in anatomy we see the internal structures or internal organs of an organism. If we are talking about plants, we need to see the arrangement of tissues and the type of tissues which are present. You will see in later lectures that the cells which are arranged as tissues in particular organs are not same, but their arrangement is different in root, stem and leaf. While in this case of animals, we talk about the internal organs, how organs are working together or how organs are situated in a living organism. The next branch is histology, that deals with the study of tissue under a microscope. Both of the cases or tissues of both plants and animals are studied. Histology is the study of tissues, how cells are arranged in tissues, what is the structure of cells, and what tissues are particularly present in particular part of an organ. These type of tissues under microscope when are studied, the field is known as histology. The next field or the next branch is cytology, which is also known as cell biology. All of the structure, function, composition of cell, what organelles are present in cell is studied in cytology or cell biology. All cells can have different organelles depending upon their functions. Their number can be changed. The cell composition can be changed. These type of changes or these type of studies are done under the field of cytology, which is also known as cell biology. The next field is biology. How organs make up a function, leads to a function or particular function in a living organism. That function study is known as physiology. We perform, or our human's body or all living organism have one body, but they perform different functions. In multicellular organism, it is performed by different organs. So how those organs perform the function properly or what functions they perform, this study is done under the umbrella of physiology. The next field is ecology, that is also known as environmental biology. As we are living in environment which has some non-living organism and non-living things also, and which we can't live without: air, water, fire, and many other things are related to our environment which we cannot live without. So how living organisms are interacted with these, what is the relation between them, why they are needed, these type of studies are done in the field of ecology or in the branch of ecology. The next field is embryology or developmental biology. uh, what are the progressive changes, what are the developmental changes which occurs after the formation of zygote, until unless a living organism is formed. It is not a simple process, it consists of different developmental stages, their abnormalities, their normalities, all things or all aspects are discussed in the field of embryology, which is also known as developmental biology. The next field or the next branch is taxonomy. The living organisms are really huge and really large in number, which cannot be studied if we want to study them all individual. So for that matter, for the systematic study, we need to understand taxonomy. What is taxonomy? It deals with the description and identification, classification, and scientific naming of living organisms. To make the study of living organisms systematic, they were classified into different classes, and they were named with scientific names, and all of the organism, how they can be arranged in particular groups, means how we can say that this living organism is animal or it is not animal, it is plant or not plant. The new living organism which are discovered, how they can be placed or how they can be classified depending upon their similarities and dissimilarities to particular group of organisms. These type of studies are known as taxonomy. The next field is genetics, which deals with the study of inheritance, including transmission of hereditary characters from parents to offspring. All the characteristics which living organism have are transferred from parents, and how they are transferred in the forms of genes. So all of that genes is studied, and how the characteristics are transferred, that is studied under the field of genetics. The next field is paleontology. Paleontology is the study of fossils. We know that different organisms or different living beings which used to exist in this world, but now they are extinct. How did we come to know that they exist in the world some thousands of years ago? Because of the field of paleontology, means we can study fossil. After seeing the fossil or after seeing the remaining of plants and animals, we can predict how long they were present there, and how long before they were existing in the world. Now, paleontology, depending upon the type, we can divide it into two fields or two branches, that is known as paleobotany, in which we study the plant fossils, and paleozoology, in which animal fossils are studied. The next field is biochemistry. We know that chemical reactions are going on in our body. What chemical reactions are going on, how their chemistry, and all of the chemical aspects which are present in our living organism are studied in field of biochemistry. The next field is microbiology. In this branch, we studied about the microscopic organism. Those organisms which we can't see with our naked eye, we can see them with the help of microscope. For example, those organisms consist of viruses, bacteria, and many other are also there. These organism study is known as microbiology. The next field is biotechnology, how living organism or living things can be manipulated for the human being or the welfare of human being. These type of studies are known as biotechnology. You know that insulin and many of the things which are produced inside the body, we can produce in the laboratory, which is used for the welfare of mankind. So these examples or these type of experiments are going on and are done in the field of biotechnology. Here the lecture is ended. Thank you for joining in.